everyone, it's Sarah. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why guinea pigs might not be the pet for you. I feel like on my channel I'm always talking about how guinea pigs are just so great and so fun to have, which they are. For a lot of people, guinea pigs are definitely not going to be the animal for you, and so I'm just going to talk about 5 reasons why that may be the case. The very first reason is going to be their cages. Guinea pigs need very large spaces. They like to do this thing called zoomies. They just like to run around really fast, and it's great exercise for them. It's very fun for them. Also, they need big cages because of territory issues, especially when it comes to males. Males can be very territorial, so they really need their own separate spaces. It's just very important for males to be able to separate from each other when they want, so they do need large cages. Now, I have a 2x5 cage, and it's actually known to be the minimum for 2 male guinea pigs. Some people even say that 2x5 is too small. I personally think that it's definitely not too small, but I definitely would not put them in anything less than 2x5. Anyone that's come into my room and has seen my guinea pigs interact can probably agree with me on this, that my guinea pigs 100% use all of the space that they have, and I don't think that anyone would agree that I should lower their cage size. One day I would actually like to expand it, and I do plan on expanding it one day, just not really anytime soon. Personally, it works for me, but if you can get a bigger cage, I definitely would. Bigger, when it comes to guinea pigs, bigger cages are literally always better. It can't be too big. There are some animals where you can have cages that are way too big. Can't think of exactly which ones, and I don't want to say them because I don't want to give bad information. But I think if I'm correct, it's snakes. Certain snakes, at least. When they're like little babies, if you give them like a huge enclosure, it can actually stress them out. I think so, yeah. So there are animals where you can give them too big enclosures, but for guinea pigs, no, bigger is always better. A reason why this might be a reason why guinea pigs aren't for you is just because it takes up space. I have all my animals except for the bunny and the chickens in my bedroom, and I have come across many occasions where I honestly kind of wish I didn't have this cage in my room, just because it really makes it tricky to rearrange my room. My cage right now, it's in a really good place in my room, but I don't think I could really ever put it anywhere else in my room except for maybe like right here where I'm sitting. But yeah, it's not a huge problem for me, but it is kind of a disadvantage that I found myself kind of wishing I didn't have. And for some people, that actually might be a big problem if you don't have a lot of space where you're living. If you can't have the room for a big 2x5, and remember, 2x5 is only for 2 guinea pigs. If you have more guinea pigs, you would need way bigger than a 2x5. Yeah, it's just a lot of space taken up. Number 2 is going to be that they are just kind of loud and honestly kind of annoying. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I do get annoyed by them a lot. Doesn't mean I don't love them like so much. Doesn't mean like I don't deserve them or anything. But yeah, I do get very annoyed by them. Guinea pigs are very like demanding, I guess you could say. Like they want what they want. They want what they want when they want it. That's basically how to sum up guinea pigs. And when they want something, they don't just look at you all sad and maybe make a little bit of noise. They will squeak and weak and weak. They will like make these really loud, high-pitched weaking noises when they really want something, and it gets a little bit annoying. It gets more annoying for me, I think, because I do live in the same room as them. I feel like if you had a guinea pig room like a lot of people have, it probably wouldn't be that big of an issue, but for me, they are living with me. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night, say like 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is not when they get their breakfast. Sometimes I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and I'll just kind of move around in my bed a little bit. My guinea pigs, like, the sound of really anything makes them weak. And it kind of drives me crazy. It's kind of really annoying. Like, if I just kind of roll over in my bed a little bit in the middle of the night, my guinea pigs will just start making these really high-pitched noises, and they'll start staring at me. And yeah, that happens a lot. So that is something you definitely need to take into consideration. They they'll just demand stuff. When they want things, they will demand them, and they will make themselves known. Another thing that a lot of people talk about is fridge doors and like anything bag related. So every single time I open up my mini fridge, I have a mini fridge in my room where I do keep the vegetables, but I also keep stuff for me. Every time I open it for myself, they will just start freaking out, and it gets really annoying because, you know, sometimes I'm opening it for me, and they'll just automatically start assuming it's for them, and they'll start demanding food, and it just kind of gets on my nerves. Another reason why they are annoying, and this is something that I've been working on a lot, is cage biting. Cage biting is what really bothers me a lot. It just really annoys me. Yeah, every time they want vegetables or treats or really anything, they will start biting on the cages so much. Gus, the one up right here at the top, he won't even just bite the cage. He will take the cage. I'll insert a video after I say this. He'll take the cage and literally like shake the entire cage. And he does that sometimes in the middle of the night, and it's very loud. And sometimes I have even woken up by it because of how loud it is. So yeah, they're very loud, and they can get very annoying and irritating. Still love them, and I do definitely want way more guinea pigs in the future one day. It is something you do need to take into consideration because, yeah. Number 3 is that guinea pigs are very messy. Guinea pigs, you can give them litter boxes. Actually, you really should have litter boxes for them. I personally would never have a guinea pig cage without a litter box. Some people choose to, and it is okay if you choose to not. I just really highly recommend having a litter box. The thing is though, guinea pigs cannot be 100% fully trained to use litter boxes. Some guinea pigs will use the litter boxes and they'll do really good, but it's not exactly because they're trained. It's more because they're choosing to because they want to. It's not because they feel like they need to. So yeah, my guinea pigs are definitely not trained, and they're not even like good at it. They go wherever they want, and yeah, it gets very messy and it smells and it gets bad. As long as you keep up with the cleaning, it's not too big of a problem, but keeping up with the cleaning can be a lot of work. A couple weeks ago, I actually timed myself. When I started the entire deep cleaning, it took me 3 hours to clean these 2 cages, and I only have 2 cages. Some people have way more than me, so I don't even know what they do. But yeah, it took me about 3 hours to really deep clean both of them. Number 4 is that bonding is hard and that they need friends. Guinea pigs are very social animals. They do not do well being alone. And I know why I'm saying this. I'm sitting right in front of my one solo guinea pig. One day I do plan on getting him a friend. Just right now, I'm still working on even finding a place that can neuter him. There's not many places around my area. But yeah, one day he will get a friend. He's actually my friendliest pig. I do give him a lot of playtime with me, and he also can talk to and see my other guinea pigs sometimes. So he does somewhat get a little bit of an interaction. Now I will say that some guinea pigs truly do need to be alone. That is something to talk about that a lot of people disagree with. Some guinea pigs really don't do well with other guinea pigs. If you do find yourself in a place where a guinea pig needs to be solo, you still should have another guinea pig right next to or in the room of that pig, just because even if the pig doesn't do well interacting physically with the pigs, it is still important for them to have another guinea pig that they can week at or see when they want. And yeah, bonding is hard. Now with females, it is much easier. I don't have any females. Actually, Gus was, at least I thought he was going to be a female, but he ended up being a male. There's an 80% chance that females will work out, and then there's a 30% chance that males will work out. So it's definitely a big difference. If you're worried about bonding, I do definitely recommend getting 2 females. That's just something you really need to think about. You do need at least 2 guinea pigs, and you do need to know that the bonding can be risky, and sometimes the bonding won't work out. And if the bonding doesn't work out, you will need to be able to have 2 separate cages that still meet the requirements. And also, you should, in the future, plan to get 2 more guinea pigs to bond with the ones that didn't work out with each other. It's tricky, and it can make your guinea pig, it can definitely make your guinea pig family increase by a lot. Constantly trying to find friends for your guinea pigs, but that really is just something that you get when you get guinea pigs. Number 5, and it's probably the biggest thing that everyone talks about, but I'm going to be the same as everyone else, and I'm going to talk about it. Number 5 is that they are expensive. Guinea pigs are not cheap animals at all. First of all, their cages are, now you can definitely get like cheaper cages, but I can promise you, you are going to be spending at least $50 on the cage, most likely more, like literally the very bare minimum, $50. And I don't even know how you would spend $50, because these cages were separately, these cages were way more than $50. I think this one was actually like $60, so not too much more. But, I mean, it also needs stuff inside the cage. It's a lot of money. The actual initial setup, you can plan to spend like $200, I'd say. Yeah, it's a lot to actually set them up. And then on top of that, you will have monthly expenses. Monthly expenses will be their food, their hay, sometimes their hides, and sometimes their toys will break. You'll need to get more things of that. You'll also need to give enrichment to your guinea pigs. They'll need, like, you know, different things. You really shouldn't be buying the exact same thing every month. Every month you should switch it up. Give them, like, you know, a little bit of a different variety of things. And then on top of it, there are vet bills. Guinea pigs should have yearly checkups, and they should also get checked up on literally every single time you notice anything different about your pig. If you notice your pig acting a little funny at all, you really should take him to the vet. The thing about guinea pigs that are really tricky is that guinea pigs won't show that they're sick until it's kind of too late. Which is why you really need to be observant of your pigs to really make sure they're not acting at all different, because once it really becomes noticeable, a lot of the times it can be too late. Yeah, they can be expensive. This is just a little story I saw on like a page I saw this girl, she noticed her guinea pig was gaining a bit of weight, which can be normal, but she was a little concerned about it. So she took him into the vet, and basically the vet just said that her guinea pig was fat. Like, that's literally it. And like one of her friends or her parent, one of her friends or her parent, I can't remember who, but basically they took a picture of her putting her debit card like into the, like, you know, the machine, I can't remember what, chip reader at the vet, and the caption was literally just like $65 for the vet to tell her her guinea pig is fat. Like, that was it. So yeah, literally just taking them in, even if nothing is wrong with them, and it's just like a kind of like a talking checkup type of thing, it's gonna cost you at least $50, but most likely way more. And I feel like I probably should mention this, even though I feel like I have been mentioning it through the video. This video really is just to tell you guys how it is. It's not at all supposed to be a reason of why guinea pigs are horrible. Like I said, I love guinea pigs. I love my guinea pigs. I plan to get more one day in the future. One day I would really like to have like an actual guinea pig room, like I see a lot of people have. So this isn't a video saying that they are horrible animals. This is a video just being truthful and saying this is what's up, and if you're not, like, this is just a video to say like this is what's up. So then think about the stuff that I talked about, see if you personally think you can handle that, and if you can't, then I personally would say that guinea pigs are not the animals for you. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video. This is a little different from my other videos I've made. I don't think I've ever made a video really like saying negative things about animals. But yeah, it's important to be truthful and honest. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to follow me on this animal journey. Bye!